And this creates a situation for T1 where they have an incredible amount of side lane pressure if they can get that Aurelia ahead. I do wonder who's going to go where. I would honestly expect it to be the Aurelia on top, but with how it's looking right now, they're going to put Kana on the Renekton into the cannon, which I think you sacrifice a little of that matchup. That matchup is very playable for the cannon, but you do get a lot more threat in mid, as it looks like very hard to navigate this into the mid game. On the other hand, it's a lot of comfort for Gen G, and we've seen when it comes to comfort and Gen G,
this guy, he loves his Azir. And yeah, I was calling for the Syndra, but when it comes to comfort, there's nothing better than BDD playing Azir. As we're not going to talk about that, we're going to talk about Renekton Italy as the flash comes in and Oner picks up first blood, gets the heal in, and a couple of ranged minions are trying to be a little bit cheeky, but they cannot take down the Nidalee.
Kind of forego a lot of the laning pressure that the Azir can have.
We're going to look here at this gank. Let's go for it, he says.
끝. 살만해.
Got him. I think I'll live.
집 갈게.
A big ultimate, but you gotta respect Gen G as well. A lot of ultimates available for them.
T1 sprinting up to this fight, and let's see it. Carrier's just gonna jump on in, but the box is getting so much value. The Slicing Maelstrom as well. As here we go, frontlining are a bunch of these members of T1, but they can't get any kills. As Hood is in the backside threatening everybody. Oner not quite able to assassinate there in the front line, and here comes BDD as well. Kana doing a good job frontlining, but can't actually get anyone. Finally, they do pick off one, but at the end of the day, Gen G get a bunch of kills plus the Rift Herald.
And this is the unfortunate reality of being Rascal. As
okay, this time you don't have your flash, but he is Aurelia. Gets the stun onto Clid, as now he is going to jump in the back, and here comes Life and Ruler as well. So at the end of the day, Faker just left a little bit out to dry. Nobody here on the side of T1, and Gen G are going to get a lot of value here in the mid lane.
And Carrier are later. They're shoved into their turret. They need to clear the way first before they can roam up.
Oh, by the way, feel like I've seen this before. Not sure exactly where. Faker uses his flash, but he's still dead. And now he's 0-3. So all that excitement for Faker's Aurelia, it slowly begins to go out the window.
They're camping in, and it's working. That's always going to be terrifying if you are T1. Upside for T1 is that while I think that comp in 5v5 doesn't scale that well, in terms of raw damage, it definitely does. If you can set up, but I don't think going for a Rift Herald when the entirety of Gen G is there is a good call.
No, and here comes BDD. I don't even know if they saw this teleport. Here we go again. The flash comes in, predictive, and he's going to get Teddy. And how about a perfect follow-up on the death sentence? Now we got a couple people coming in, but Oner's going to get kicked in. No follow-up damage, but that is going to be fine. As now coming in here is Rascal looking for the follow-up kill, and Gen G are just running T1 around the map here in game number one. Kana might survive with the help of the blast plant, but still so much value straight goes into the pockets of Gen G.
And to add insult to injury, there is a teleport from Faker by the end of that.
TP, I'm gonna go for Varus. Follow me. No flash, no flash. Rel is what he said after that. And oh yikes.
Does he know?
They
yeah, they spotted them on the wall there.
Yeah.
So they definitely do know, as you can see as well. Collapse attempted, but not actually working out.
Oh, he actually hit him! And now we have the blast plant, and Oner is just done! As he does not have his flash, and BDD picks up his third kill.
Here's the one who's getting carnage. We'll see it on vision, so maybe a collapse here.
Okay, we might have the Aurelia flank. Life in an awkward position here. The teleport is coming in. There's only 3 members of Gen G right now. We got Baron going on, I believe, as Azir, BDD, and Clit are doing Baron. Ruler and Rascal get away, and yes, Life will go down. But take a look at this. And now you just teleport up to the top side. And what are you going to do? Send in Faker alone on his teleport? No, of course not. Doesn't look like they have any idea. And Gen G, they sacrificed their support for a Baron at 21 minutes. Uh-oh. Here we go. Carrier's got a nice little engage. That's a lot of damage, but BDD survives! Oh, I say that, and then he does die, actually. The shutdown does go the way of the Nidalee. Clid, not the best forward standing position here, nearly dies himself. Keep in mind that Gen G did not have their...
3K in the lead now, as they just get over. Rascal doesn't have teleport.
Great reaction from Teddy.
Yeah, really nicely done. And it's still salvaged, which is kind of nice. But in the end, it's not going to be very eventful for the actual course of the game. Still pick up the side. I think Rascal is the least threatening, but even he provides considerable damage. I say as
what is going on with this cannon right now?
Never mind. I retract my... Sorry, Rascal. I see the error of my ways. You are also a threat. So yeah, that makes it worse.
Yeah.
That's... Everyone is terrifying.
Yeah, it's crazy what Cannon can do with 3 items, just a Shuriken and a W away.
Now what?
And yeah, I mean, it's Aphelios and it's Azir. As owner trying to get in, Klid says no to that. Immediately kicks, and now, you know, why not just take an objective? We got the crash down to the Magnet Storm, though, as the stopwatch is huge to keep life alive. And it doesn't look like they have enough damage, although you see Kana's trying to get it done. Teddy with a nice couple of moves, but Ruler is the real problem here. He's still alive with full health, full mana, and even BDD is going to live after his own Zhonya's. And now they can just waltz down the mid lane and do whatever they want.
Amount of dominance that they have, and even though this is a gorgeous engage from Carrier here, it ties into the issue that we set up earlier. It doesn't matter if you don't get everyone. And the only one that you really get here, yeah, it's nice that you get Klid, that life goes low immediately, but Rascal can ult immediately Zhonya's. Ruler, not afraid at all. BDD, not hit at all. And as long as those two stay alive with some semblance of the Klid or the Fresh in terms of defense, there's no place.
Yeah, he wanted the quadra kill.
If anything is going to be Valdez.
Yeah, I mean, your only real option is you have to catch Ruler and blow him up, I would imagine. And then, even then, Rascal and BDD do so much damage at this point that, yeah, maybe you need all 5 of them. As, okay, Fakery's going to find a little angle here on the Klid, just gets kicked immediately into all the damage of Gen G and just gets punished. Tries to recreate the BDD flank. Doesn't quite work out as well when you're this far behind. As, yeah, Gen G's going to push on in and are looking to take down the Nexus turrets. That Moonlight Vigil, we'll just pretend that didn't happen. Ruler's had a good game outside of that one maneuver. And as the play is here, the Magnet Storm does nothing, and Teddy, he can't even win against the Sand Soldiers right now. As in we go, Rascal diving, trying to go for a little bit of mental warfare. He's, of course, got 2 stasises ready to go for the dive. And
we are not in a position, either compositional, wave, or otherwise, to contest this and just let them have it. Try to gain advantages, try to go for a cross map. Because as you can see here,
we're thinking about set. This is certainly very wombo combo-y in terms of the team fights, obviously. Grab everybody on the enemy team and put them all together in one big ball in the Cataclysm. We would have liked to see it, but
did it come through?
Didn't come through.
Mid-6.
If the enemy just doesn't have their flash.
Well, as Klid able to get that. As there's the bubble.
Yeah, there's the bubble. Flash is coming in, and he's going to get a return flash from Faker. He's having already happening here in game number 2. Another engage down on the bottom side. The hook comes in. Aftershock does wear off, but it is Leona. Still a nice amount of damage comes through as the Q lands from Ruler, and now a bit more going on to Teddy as they will push him back, and the trade is won here by Gen G.
Yeah.
Maybe like a half hour ago. It's kind of weird how this works.
Oh, yep.
And now,
damage going down as well.
You have vision, you have priority in the river. This allows Zoe to be even stronger. All 5 of your champions are in position. Once again, hello to Zoe.
Oh.
Here we go. The hook comes in, and that is just a dead jungler. How about Carrier to follow up? That's 2 free kills. And the Rift Herald might get leashed.
One in the last game still skills exceptional.
Uh-oh. Teddy's taking a lot of damage here, and one more root could have done it. Looks like it was on cooldown. Owner now getting ganked to the zone jungle. Keria trying to help, and now all the teleports are coming in. Gen G maybe overextending here just a bit as the stopwatch is here, and Kana's just lining them up. Rascal trying to give his life away for the team, but now BDD's in a rough spot, and finally, T1 gets something on this map as Gen G overextend. Yeah, shout out to our co-caster Atlas, Cloud Atlas, watching from home, providing us with all the action here with the Cloud Drakes. As we do have it once again, the Cloud Soul coming through for game 2. We have Gen G down on the bottom side looking to get something done here. They're going to find Teddy, and how about Keria as well? Nobody's got Flash. Teddy had it, but he elects to save it as there doesn't seem to be any hope for them. Another death sentence will be what happens there. T1 trying to trade back a bit here in the mid lane, but all the plates.
You want to try and fight in a straight up 5v5, and that is something that I think as T1 you're going to be relying on, finding someone or letting Faker and or Teddy do a lot of damage in the engaged fight. But if Gen G rather take control of this river, it can be really hard to walk up with the amount of poke that is still available. Ruler also 2 great weapons for team fights.
They just barely saw Rascal. They know he's on the left side. Is it going to matter? Here comes the engage. They try to blow up the Zoe, and they will be able to take down BDD immediately. That is a gigantic pick, and now we do have the lockdown from the Rise to take away.
Yeah. T1 not afraid to pull the trigger. Very nice identification of the play there. And that means that now the game basically back to even.
Oh, but Gen G trying to get proactive here on the Faker. Here come the teleports. Nice flag and drag, but is the damage there? Cataclysm committed to, but he's got a stopwatch as BDD is going to come on in. And with the help of Light, pick it off. And actually, Gen G are just outnumbering them here. Kana eventually is going to go down, and all 5 of them came up to the top side by the end of that.
And this is a really big difference with the Gen G that we've seen previously. A play goes alright. It goes wrong, it blows up in their face. But unlike the Gen G that we've seen many a time where they kind of lose hope, stop making clip.
Oh, he's running right into it. He has no idea. Ooh. Thankfully, he's playing Jarvan.
Clean.
Welcome back, Jarvan. Even the Xin Zhao, it's kind of annoying for him to play because it's like, as you mentioned, non-committal damage. As an arrow will come in, actually does hit life, and now, okay, we're actually just getting everything in onto this poor Thresh. As there you go, Teddy sees him, I suppose, enter the brush, and has the knowledge that he is there for the follow-up.
Don't think it is quite as much of a necessity, and does mean that especially in a single target situation, it's going to be a lot. No, there we go. Just checking for Baron. And you get a discount deal, you get Thresh as well. It's a freebie. It's a good deal.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Will come down to execution. Either team can be in a good spot in this game. Gen G checking their flanks, making sure nobody's there behind them. As the arrow will come in, and it is going to hit the Thresh once again. They're just bullying him here in this game. As down will go the support, and that's all you got to do. That Moonlight Vigil is nothing compared to the amount of damage they just did to life, as now it is just the Cloud Drake. You can see the amount of poke is still coming out here from BDD, but it doesn't look like Gen G wants to fully commit, although they are sticking around for just a bit. Now we got Kana on top of Rascal. We got the engage as well. Owner trying to help out on the bottom side, and Gen G able to disengage up on the top side of the fight.
Second time that we see the power that comes through with his hard engage.
Okay. Sever him, trying to get that damage done, but now you're just going to get Realm Warped on as Ruler not able to get the kill. And he just gets flashed away from, and his entire team a bit baited in by this. As Kana, oh, okay, well, he gets away. And that's really all that matters there.
I don't know. I don't buy it yet.
Oh, here we go. And they do have Lantern for the disengage. And here we go, trying to get on in there as well. Look at Faker, the amount of damage he's doing in that back line. And now the Cataclysm just separates Rascal away from his team. He's going to be taken out as well, as the damage not quite coming in there. BDD desperate to try to get anything done. And Ruler, of course, flashless after his play at the Dragon, cannot escape.
An incredible player from T1. And I think you might have been right, Veldas. Maybe we're not going to see that Gold Graph go down anymore. Clit's still alive though, and that means possibility for a steal is available. BDD also there, that's 2 smites against 1.
Oh boy. Oh, you might just want to back away from this one. BDD, I mean, they know that he has smite.
You can't.
Yeah, just back.
Can't do it.
And that is,
Ooh.
that feels bad, but it's the right decision.
To be in for Gen G, like the Force, and I'm loving the respect that we see as Ruler.
Ruler, he's got a lantern and a dream, and this time he will get away. Bit of a failed wombo combo now from Clit. He just gets himself out of position, and look at those needles going into Ruler. He has to flash away. Another arrow is going to hit Life here as now over the wall. BDD trying to do some damage. They're trying to kite back, and Ruler is still alive, and that's going to be 2 guys that he does take out here. Rascal takes up a lot of damage. BDD still high on health. Picks up the flash, but at the end of the day, it's still 3 for 3. Teddy trying to kite forward here. Not quite able to land that volley, and we finally see a bit of an even fight, even though that beginning was good for T1. Guys, come on.
Ways.
I don't know about this. And now take a look at this Gwen. I mean, she's just going to 1v2 you.
Yeah.
And that looks really easy. Teddy's kiting BDD here. The arrow hits them. And, I mean, it looks like they were just actually trying to sneak a 2-man Baron, but there's tons of vision. Maybe they just got out of position. I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to check the replay, but this is going to be big for T1. They're going to get the Baron themselves.
Well,
나 위로 갈게 쫄 수 있어. 와봐.
Just come over here.
괜찮아.
It's fine.
나이스. 괜찮아. 나이스.
Nice.
오! 오, 김컨너. 형 애매 그거.
Kana Kim. And
I think that must be what you said.
technically correct.
Oh, Rascal. Oh, he has flash.
Yeah, well, you know, maybe you don't even flash here. Okay, still gonna do it. He's still gonna die. Owner just goes over the wall. And yeah, you can see the amount of damage that Ruler does, but he hasn't been able to fight a front-to-back team fight this entire game. Just hasn't happened. The one time that Clit peeled for him, and that was it. Now T1, they're just going to take everything. They don't even have the Baron buff right now. They don't need it. They're so far ahead.
You don't have Rascal. You can't move up in. You need your sets. Trying to fight this 4 versus 5 with this deficit is doomed. Could even argue that with set, it will be doomed as last-ditch effort.
Here we go once again. Ruler, he's got a stopwatch, but it's a stopwatch in a dream. They'll be dreaming about game 2 as T1 will be taken down at game number 2 and bring us to 1-1 and keeping this series very interesting as I believe I heard the music start. No, we're not turning on the music yet. Here we go. Brain's working in overdrive right now.
You were right.
Yeah,
you were
technically correct. And Kana ends up doing the most damage.
No, I mean the gold grab.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah.
you were right about the other thing as well, Valdez.
True.
And also a great pick into the Gnar. So expecting Mayhem on top side, and if Kana actually opts into playing Ignite Gnar on top, if Clit doesn't level 2, I don't know, Valdez. That is he switches away from it. Was from the last time, which I think is a very good call. I think you're a sitting duck if you go for that, and BDD going to be stuck on a champion with a lack of AP damage. So I'm really happy to see BDD Sinner. I think it's an incredible champion that I'm personally also a fan of Triforce, but don't often see that one picked. You're going to feel better.
Rascal, okay. Hook shots back in, you know, kind of taking a couple of turret shots. This is a pretty spicy matchup so far.
I thought for a second that he was going to flash hook shot in. Standing in fog, looking for a possible dive, but with a lack of vision available is a bit of a risk. Mini Gnar now also there as well.
Here we go, TP's coming in. This is BDD, and Kana's in so much trouble. Nice flash, though. That might be enough to get him away. Nope, not quite. It's now Faker's like, wait, what's happening? I'm a little bit late to the party here. Trying to get that damage onto Rascal. The bounce is not quite enough. Another teleport's coming in from Keria. As you mentioned earlier, the Unsealed Spellbook. Keria trying to make this happen as he blocks the hook shot. And the stun will be dodged as well by Faker. And that's going to be the turnaround here as Faker picks up a kill. And now Owner with the red buff. He's level 6, misses the spear. One more auto could do it, and he will be able to pick up the kill. How about on the bottom side now? We're getting in the face of Teddy, who's all alone. And a 2-on-1 as Ruler's just chomping up the plates. And here we go. Could turn into a 3-on-2. just a moment's time. The poke is coming out. They're trying to deny this Shelly from getting a lot of damage done, and they smite it down! See you later! Shelly does nothing, and Kana and Owner are not able to actually make it happen. And now, we're trying to get on top of Kana here. Faker is in position. Nice try at the flash. The Cataclysm comes in, and Klid is able to unlock it there, but Rascal gets rocketed in the face. Now he's trying to turn it onto Kana, but it's a little bit too little too late with the Hextech ultimatum. T1 at least able to pick up a couple of kills in the trade. And it's only an R, by the way. It's 3-on-1 here. So T1 need more help up on the top side of the map.
Well, imagine if you had teleport faithfully. That'd be great.
Yeah, you would love to have that summoner.
Yeah.
And T1 are like, yeah, we're gonna get this bottom turret. Uh-oh.
Not again.
Not again. Okay, this one will work. The Aphelios a little bit better at getting that damage done. Nice rocket, though. We got a fight up on the top side. Carrier just going to get caught out, and Rascal is going to get flashed on and killed alone down on the bottom side. Oh, man. Trying desperately to keep that turret alive, I guess, and he just gets taken down. Let's see how they fight this one out here. Faker is going to get some vision on in there. The teleport immediately does come out, and Gen G have to pull back.
And I think you're okay with this as Gen G. If you can get some alive back and just go back in. I don't know about that. I don't think you can go for this. And it's understandable because they don't have the vision, right? And there's the assumption that maybe T1 going to go for a play on the Drake here. Instead, T1 say thank you. We have control of the wave. Just shove in, and then I'm going to get both the inner turret as well as the Drake. And honestly, that's what I'm talking about. Gen G, the only call that they at this time seem to be able to make with certainty is let's try and go for Baron, but unlike last game, there's no feathers here to really easily allow you to take this Baron as quickly. And that's going to be the Drake. Nice play there from T1, not succumbing under the pressure.
Okay. Australia's pretty good.
Counterattacks, yes, but I think Glacial Fissure is more valuable. So I think it's a trade to take as Gen G. Provided, again, that we do actually get action, which...
Oh! He missed the lantern, and he had to Gale Force. I'm getting excited. That's the most action we've had in 15 minutes.
It's been...
Good work, Ruler.
Oh, Clay will get spotted there.
Yeah. Oh!
Not yet. He's out of vision. Yeah, like there's a turret there. That makes it a lot less exciting, actually.
I thought maybe he was going all the way around, like below the wolves.
Ooh, BDD, kind of low. It's like 2 crits away from dying.
Here we go.
There they go again.
T1's right here, and they get vision, so they say, you guys can't just do this, right? We're going to stop you. No Glacial Fissure, and we do have potential flanks coming in, and Gen Z are just committing to it, and the center will pick it up here as they're all in the pit, but BDD trying to kite it out, but the Jinx, Teddy is still alive in the left side of this one, and down will go Ruler, and they're able to kite everybody down. Only Rascal will live with the buff.
And that's not worth because that's Soul Point for Soul Point T1. They're just charging it down mid, Valdez.
There's 30 seconds. I mean, it's 30 minutes into the game. I don't know if you can do this. They're going to give it a go, at least for the inhibitor. You can go inhibitor and back. That would be the safe play.
Oh, I assume that's what they're going to do. But
they're going. No, look at the positioning. Teddy's right here. He wants to hit the turret.
He's excited.
And 15 seconds. They're going to try to go for it, and I think they have the damage to do it here. The Baron buff minions, and no. Teddy will say no, not this time. We get the 1 turret. And Rascal, he's becoming a bit of a problem. And take a look at this. They have BDD with teleport, and they say, let's get an inhibitor. But the damage you mentioned, it's here. Now, Teddy's not on the Baron, though. He's running by. And when you're kind of sitting in the middle, not doing one of either thing...
You have double TP as well. So like, both BDD and Rascal can immediately move away.
You're just giving BDD and Rascal free damage to the inhibitor for no trade.
I think that's Drake. Or that should be Drake, rather, with the tempo that Gen G have can now walk towards bot side, but they don't want to give up the Baron. And now we have a 2v2 and a 3v3 going on.
Here we go. Mega coming in here as well. BDD has to go into the Zhonya's as we're trying to burst down Faker. He has to go in, and Kana is able to assassinate him. Faker with the Everfrost is going to keep Rascal at bay. Even Realm warping away from this one. The Baron is also going down, but who cares?
They have a wave.
They're pushing into their base. They're pushing into the base right now. The Baron is here. The Baron and Called Recall will come come out. Is it on time? Clay,
Did he cancel?
oh,
He goes,
he
no!
can't cancel it. Jinx is back here. They're still trying to kill the turrets, but I don't know if they can. Ruler's got some room, but it's not enough room. He has to get away with the Gale Force, and the Nexus is up as he's running in, but now he's getting flashed on, and Teddy will take him down, and I think T1 just barely held on to this game.
That ought to be it. There's a Baron buff available. There's a wave.
They saw him.
Yeah, no, he can't pull the wave. They're riding this. He's gonna try
He
and
can hit
go.
the Nexus.
There's nothing.
He can hit the Nexus.
No, someone's just gonna back, and
Come
it's not
on.
gonna work out.
BDD's back at the base.
Oh,
He's
there's a
TPing.
teleport!
He's TPing. Oh,
He's
man.
going for it.
They have the damage. The Baron and Cold Recall, though, is coming in. And let's see, we got some autos coming in. Braum has been a hero in this situation before, and it's not going to pay off. Blade is desperate, and the desperation will not work. The Nexus still alive, but you do buy some time. And look at the wave. You buy some time for your other teammates to get up.
Faker can TP.
Oh,
But I don't think
man.
that's enough.
Rascal could TP.
Fortunately,
he's just a Scorcher.
that's a deep collapse.
And Rascal seems to know. And he can, try to go for some kind of flash with the ultimatum, but it's not going to be enough. He has GA. He's buying time. Gen G, they're just going to run at the Baron and hope that that's enough. And there's no wave here currently, so T1 do actually have to move into the mid lane, it looks like, and try to escort this. They should know that the Baron is gone, though.
They're gonna get sold. Wait, are they?
Hello?
The Drake is there!
Guys?
Oh, they must have,
Guys.
no. What I assume is they have no vision in bot side jungle. I assume that T1 thinks maybe they're running towards her Nexus, right? Because, there's no vision, your inhib is open, and even with the backdoor bonus, I imagine you're still going to be terrified. Do go for the Baron now, but I think that's the reason why, we don't immediately just see them go for that. Because imagine if you're T1 in that scenario, and you haven't channeled your back, and, the entirety of Gen G flashes over the Nexus, over the wall.
The Teddy gank?
I can't imagine.
Okay, this is assassinate the president. This is happening right now.
This has been set up for what feels like a minute and a half now.
They don't have vision.
It's just gonna die.
The damage is gonna come in.
There he is.
And okay, here you are, the assassin. What do? You're trying to get the Gnar here. The damage isn't done. BDD goes down immediately. And the front line gets killed by the Gnar. As you see Ruler trying to kite it back, but he cannot. He's desperate here, but the Jinx is following up 100 years. Not quite there. As, oh man, only Rascal will survive, and I think that will be enough this time, finally, for T1 to push in.
And you see T1, they don't want to get cheesed, immediately send two people down towards the bot side. And okay, carry on. Doesn't matter, I can assure you, as Rascal...
Oh boy, he's going to try. Can he get the 2-hit? Nope, not quite. He is going to go into his GA. But it doesn't matter because nobody else is alive. And down will go the Camille. And some Portal combat is happening here as he will actually survive. T1. We're going to take a look at the damage numbers here. Actually, I feel like I expected bigger damage, but actually...
It's a 6. And T1 opts into flipping at Herald again, and Gen G can snowball this game. I don't think there's that much that T1 can do. I think that once you fall behind with this composition, Gen G's gonna run you down, but it is very high risk. We expect them to go for Azir Jinx, right? I was saying fresh pick and then don't look like... That's what you expected. Azir Jinx every single time. Azir was open, not picked. Jinx was open, they don't care. Honestly, still would have preferred to see the Kai'Sa, but we're gonna let it go. See how Gen G can play this one out.
And we're invading. We're even invading. Here we go. We're going to get the flash out of Faker.
Yeah, that's okay, but I think Rascal was really hungry for some crab meat, Valdez.
Not today.
He didn't get his crabby. What?
Guess who's in the top jungle again? You just don't get to be here. And Rascal doesn't get to lane.
Well, at least you can go for an invade on bot side with the lack of pressure that's there. I do think that Carrier should get spotted on mid there, but I actually think that works out. I think you get invaded. The fortunate part is that everyone on Gen G is sure that this can happen.
We need to watch this. Yeah, Owner's here. And he has Ghost. But, an even trade and kind of zoning you off the wave. Big win for T1. Huge win. Even the blue buff almost got stolen away, but of course, Klid is going to smite that one down.
And this pressure on top, like this all goes down to that early call to go for that scuttle.
Yeah.
Right.
Here we go again. Owner's up a level on Klid, who does have the Rift Herald, of course. Remember that T1 essentially just gave that away. It's a very strong maneuver from Gen G. They rotated up their bottom lane that they had prio with, and they were able to secure that objective. Problem is that you, in the top and mid lanes, you don't really have a great lane to drop this down. Maybe you can drop it and hope that Owner's on the bottom side of the map, but you just saw him up here.
And we still haven't seen an actual fight, and that's something I think we're going to be looking
we're
towards.
We're going to have a fight here as Kana's getting in there, but the teleport does come through. Kana knows he's going to get Hextech ultimatumed, and there it is, the knock-up into First Blood, going into the hands of Gen G. They finally get something into the pockets of Rascal in this game for now.
Important cancel there by by Kana. Looks like Rascal wanted to back and maybe teleport in. Gonna have that substantially delayed right now.
Oh, here we go. It seems like they saw them with that ward in the lane. And is the engage enough, though? It looks like the answer is absolutely not. A extremely aggressive engage there from Gen G. Saw them all grouped up. It looked so juicy. And at the end of the day, it's going to be extremely juicy here for T1.
That's the
revenge of Rascal. You know, I mean, sure. He's going to spot him, and a couple more autos should do the job. There it is. Reaches over the turret, it looks like. Now it's going to force a teleport, and he can just die to the turret and not give an assist over. Extremely low on farm. Olaf is almost 30 CS up on both of them. As here is the solo kill.
Oh, really nice stopwatch there, actually. That elongates that for a really long time. That second Q would have meant that he probably would have gone killed here instead of here. So, nicely done.
He can potentially survive. Rascal, awkward spot for him, but he does have hook shot. As Ghost committed to end the Realm Warp, as now we got 4 people of T1 right on top of Rascal. He's just going to hook shot over the top and buy some more time. We got the Unbreakable Will as well on the side of Carrier. They're going to hand that kill over to the Olaf. Of all people, feel like they could have just...
This is a hard one. As 115 till the Drake spawns.
It's a hard one.
I thought he was going to go for
not even good golf commentary.
Like, I don't watch golf.
Oh, man. And now we have a Carrier in a bad spot, but actually, who's baiting who? As we got teleports out the wazoo. Coming in behind, Teddy is looking to flank everybody. He's just behind, and he's corralling them, and here comes Kana. Finds everybody, but they all split up into different directions. Teddy is getting bullied on the left side, and he will go down, but so does Ruler. And so now 4v3 in favor of T1. They're just trying to realm warp in there as Faker. He is a menace. He is so fed right now, but not quite going to be able to catch up to them. But you know who can is potentially this Olaf. Really nicely played there by Life to save. He's very fast.
Ooh.
And now Faker is just so fed, but at the same time, this is Camille with 3 items, 2.5 at least, and you know what? Rascal's doing a good job so far winning that fight. The TP is going to come in, though. That is going to be forced here, but still Faker will go down. Nice true shot barrage, nice try from Teddy, but at the end of the day, it's still a kill in favor of Rascal.
He teleports towards Baron.
Yeah, here we go. Teddy's got a red buff, though. And Owners is running on in. Pretty early on, he's still trying to go for the kill, but everybody's got a stopwatch, it feels like, in this meta. For some reason, Olaf can't kill anybody, and it's because of this damn stopwatch. And now Life comes in, zones them away. Kana still has his combo. Teddy's still alive, and this is 5v2, but a couple of very scary members on the enemy team. They're getting poked out here. The wind wall seems to be
this
down.
Is scary.
Here comes Kana, no knockup, and now we got Faker in here. The Baron goes the way of Gen G, but the cleanup is coming in for T1, and more stopwatches come through. Kana is just going to go down, and Rascal is playing an awesome game here, able to come back from this huge deficit, and now they got the combo again, and it's up on Faker, but Teddy is alive, and Teddy's trying to go 1v3. He gets another one, and he's going to get another reset. One more Q can do it. He's trying to get the cooldown back, and he should have his E over this wall, but it's still Camille. Can he land the Q is the question. The answer will be no, and Rascal gets away, but man, Teddy is so gigantic.
But yes, teleport available. And Genji, like last game, you can't sit around. You need to actually make a play.
I like this. They're poking out everybody on the side of Genji so that they can't just go for wombo combo. And it's because their poke machine is so fed.
Oh man. They want to go, but they have no vision. They can't
Ocean Rift.
check this.
Ocean Rift.
Yeah, as well.
Yeah. It's going to give you some extra brushes in
Flip it.
area. Able to sneak in. And it doesn't look like they have an idea that he's here. So now, here we go. He gets the 3-man knockup in the wombo combo. The wind wall gets a lot of work done, actually, as Kana on the backline doesn't do anything. The Olaf gets kited out as well. There is a chance here, but Teddy is still alive, and that's really the kicker. He gets the knockup on the Teddy, but now he's in the backline, and he's just taking everybody out. Ruler is here, but what can he do against the Fountain Laser? The answer is nothing. And now Teddy will just chase him down. Just flashes for it, might as well. This guy he's 1v9ing right now.
Oh! Might I remind you, this man has been on the bench for the largest part of the split.
Oh, wait, how did he know he was in there?
Going in again. No, I think it's Rascal. If you don't go for the defensive hookshot there, I don't know. Oh, Rascal's Hextech Ultimatum and GA.
Kana's here too. TP, so now it's 2v1. We got life coming over. And everybody on the side of T1 died first, so they're running over faster. We got a second TP coming in.
Surely. Wait, they don't have smite? Oh,
nope.
No.
Nobody has smite. Nobody has smite. And so Owner gets in, and it actually still goes to Teddy. Because, of course, he is the bottom lane and the jungle and the mid lane and everything at this point in time. And he's insane.
It's insane. And the crazy thing to me is, I don't think this game is won yet.
No, I mean,
as long as you don't engage with this Elder buff that's only up for 50 more minutes. All
right, here we go. They say, you want a base race? You really want a base race or Rise? Are you
Baron.
sure about that? We have Baron.
You got base race?
What are you doing? Get back in your base right now. And you know what? I mean, this is
30 seconds.
And okay, we're just going to back away. They get that one Nexus turret. I should, probably clarify that.
Important distinction.
Yeah, no Nexus yet. Although it's right there.
20 seconds.
The light at the end of this tunnel. They're there in the mouth of the tunnel right now. Look at Ruler. He nearly dies to 2 Mystic shots. And now he's got a back, and there you go. One in engage. Who
10
cares?
seconds.
Here comes Kana. We're just going to be bursting down everybody as life is going to try it so much for your combo. You don't have anything against Teddy in this game. Nothing. As T1 are going to take down the Nexus, and they will make it to the finals of the LCK. And they got 3-0'd. You can see the goal difference graph here. We had a moment where Genji were actually
a lot of
lead.
heartbeats this series.
But by the end of it, T1 were able to take it down. So 3-1 is the official score. Not sure if anyone predicted the 3-1.
Ooh, I don't know. I think
maybe Jonah Strong?
Yeah, I think Jonah Strong did.
And feelings about it. So I'll hand it over to Ji-sun now for the translation.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Ji-sun with the interview translation for Kana Teddy after taking down Genji. Congratulations on heading into the finals and back at Worlds after 2 years. How are you feeling, Kana? You are indeed taking that flight to China. Well, I thought it was gonna be so hard after losing game 1, but after carrying game 2 by myself, we were able to build up the momentum. What about you, Teddy? Just like Hana said, we were able to, get the momentum, which was so pivotal, and also agree that he carried game 2, and we were able to push the issue forward in game 3 and 4. You guys did make a reverse kind of a sweep, not exactly the reverse sweep though. You guys were able to take down Genji after dropping game number 1. What kind of feedback went back and forth after the game 1 loss? Nothing much, to be honest. We just wanted to prepare for game 2, and they banned a lot of top champions. So I was wondering what I should play, but so many picks were removed, so I was able to play Gwen. I mean, after the nerf, Gwen hasn't been a mainstream champion. So we were unsure about that Gwen pick, but you were able to pop off in the teamfight stage. Was that something you guys prepared in advance? Well, I used to practice Gwen a lot, so she's one of my comfort picks. But I was not able to play Gwen because of the recent nerf. I didn't really practice Gwen recently, but I just saw the angle today and I told my teammates that I will play Gwen. And Teddy, I have a question about the bottom lane picks. Genji played Aphelios Thrash comp for 3 games in a row, and then Aphelios got banned in Game 4 finally. Was that something you were feeling difficult to deal with? I mean, Aphelios is so good in the late game, and also, yeah, they did add some pressure around the Aphelios. In Game 3, you guys had about 50-minute long game, and Genji even committed for a backdoor play. What kind of call went back and forth when the base race were happening? I mean, you know, that game was so long, so I can't even remember like the details. But I was like, should I recall or not? Should I recall or not? I was like, I couldn't really make up my mind. But I thought this gonna be the end if I don't go home. But still, I think that was a good decision in the end. We were able to win. Kana, you were the one playing the side lane as a top laner, so how was that game? But these days, side lane is not the meta right now, so it's been a while since I played the side lane comp. And we got all the turrets down. It was an open nexus, so I was so scared. So I was keep making calls, and I made a lot of communication with my teammates, asking them questions about the potential, you know, situation. And after, during the pick and ban, Genji looked so confident with their picks, like straight in. It wasn't like a speed run of picks. So I was like, what is happening? So we want to ask you about game number 4. Genji blind pick, first pick Camille, and then they got Yasuo Diana duo in the second pick on the blue side. Kana, what do you think about that? That was not what we expected, you know? Sorry, I'm like, I was flustered. So Genji went for a hardcore dive comp, but they left Israel open, which is a very, you know, welcoming card for Teddy. After that furious pick from Genji, I was able to see Ezreal open, so unless I take it, if Ruler takes that Ezreal, this could have been a very difficult game, so I decided to play that Ezreal. And then Olaf pick was also very effective, and at the end of the game, Owner actually thought he was having a toothache a little bit at the end in the voice comm. I mean, like, I didn't really hear him well, but he said his tooth fell, so I think we have to go check. Yeah, I'm a bit worried. And we have a very interesting matchup at finals. Damon Kia versus T1. You'll be facing off Goma, the new head coach of Damon Kia. And this is gonna be a contention for T1 and Damon Kia's Goma for 10th title in the LCK. Were the players aware of this? Nope, I just heard it. It's very interesting, you know? Yeah, so I think Faker needs one more title to be the first one to win 10th LCK championship. Kana, what about you? Me? Some interactions with Faker we saw on stage. I'm sorry, I forgot the question. What was that about? What's your mindset for the finals? But let's move on. So Kana, this is gonna be a very exciting finals. T1 versus Taman Kia. What's your goal and mindset for that final stage? We are heading into the top of the bracket to face Taman Kia. This is my first summer split finals, and this is not going to be at Lowell Park this time around, so I'm really excited for it. And I can't wait. I really hope we can win. Tamun, Kia will be our final opponent in the regular split. I think I always lost to them, so I really want to take them down this time around. And this will be the end of the interview from Kana, Teddy from T1 heading into the finals, and I'm going to pass it back to our casters. Thank you. Cute.
Thank you, Ji-sun.